Good rising, everyone. We are going to do a read aloud today and practice our thinking strategy of asking and answering questions. So before you get started, grab your thinking journal, write down the title of the book, and you can also write down the author's name. I'll hold it up for a bit, and make your T-chart with your questions and answers. So the title of the book is Leila in Saffron, and the author is Rukbasana Gidros. So I'm just finishing up my T-chart. I'll give you a couple more seconds, but you can always pause the video to finish yours, and then we will get started. So again, we're going to start by looking at the front cover of the book. I'm going to hold it up all the way to the screen. Our book is called Leila in Saffron. And we want to get curious already before we even read the book. So I'm going to take a minute to write down any questions that I have just from the information that I have already. So that's from the title, Leila in Saffron, and then also from the front cover. We can even turn it over to look at the back cover. So I can hold it up and still write so that you can get your thinkings down too. And like I said, you can always pause the video to finish your thinking, and then unpause it when you're ready to go. So I will be stopping to write down any questions that I have while I'm reading, and you will be doing the same. Leila in Saffron by Rukbasana Gidros. Clink, clink. The song of Nani's glass bangles welcomes Mom, Dad, and me to her home. The scent of sweet, nutty ghee greets us as soon as the door swings open. We share a family dinner at Nani's every Friday. So I have a question. I'm going to write it in my thinking journal. And I'm wondering, is Nani the little girl's grandma? And I'm also wondering, is this a special dinner that they do every Friday? Or what's so special about this dinner? Tonight, I'm on the lookout for parts of me that I like. I'm going to read that again. Tonight, I'm on the lookout for parts of me that I like. So that makes me think, I'm wondering, what does she mean, parts of her that she likes? Does she not like some parts of her? I'm going to write that down. And I'm also wondering, so that question just made me think of another question. So I'm wondering, how is she going to find these parts of her that she likes? I'm getting really curious. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm not even ready to turn the page. I spy my cousins, uncles, and aunts. They're sitting cross-legged on the living room floor. Assalamu alaikum, they say. Walaikum salam, we chorus back. Being with my whole family makes me feel snug and happy inside. My mother says I look just like my aunt did when she was little. I can see it when my aunt smiles. We smile the same. So is her smile a part of her that she likes? That's what I'm wondering right now. Pakistani ornaments fill the shelves. My favorite is a herd of shiny brass camels. They are all lined up as if ready for a trek over desert sand dunes. Books written in Arabic fill the shelves. Their ink makes a curly snail's trail. Mom and Dad help me read the words. I can't wait for my first trip to Pakistan. I'll get to buy my own special ornaments and Arabic books to bring back home. So you might be wondering, where is Pakistan, right? And that's a question that you might be able to answer. So if you wrote that question down, you can do some research to figure out where on a map Pakistan is. I follow Nani into the kitchen. I love to help make the curry. I spoon out a rainbow of spices. Nani slices onions, garlic, and ginger for the chicken. They go in my rainbow. Wait, we forgot the cilantro. I know where we can find some. So I'm giving myself some time to think if I do have any questions, and if I do, I will give myself time to write them down. And I'm also wondering, has the author answered any of the questions that I have written so far? Doesn't look like it yet, but we will keep on reading. Hi, Miguel. Do you have any cilantro? Of course, says Miguel. So that answered my question that I had. My question was, where is she going to get the cilantro? And now I'm going to take the time to write in my journal. She gets it from, looks like her neighbor Miguel. Now that's a very surface level question, right? So the author, I can literally find the answer to that question in the book. There's evidence right here in the book. Of course, says Miguel. We head over to his garden, which reminds me of my strawberry patch at home. I see his garden has lots of weeds too. Miguel pulls a bunch of fresh cilantro from his garden and hands it to me. I know your curry isn't the same without it, Leila. Thanks, Miguel. I hurry back into the kitchen. Everyone in my family enjoys our dinner of chicken curry and warm chapatis. Delicious, says Dad. Leila, your curries are the best. When everyone agrees, a wave of pride washes over me. So we can see how the family's feeling right now. Leila's feeling proud of the meal that she's cooked. If you have any questions, write them down. Soon, Mom gets ready to leave. Shalom, Betty, she says. Time to get ready. But I'm still searching. I'm gonna go back because I misread. Time to go already? But I'm still searching. Before we go, Nani invites me upstairs. So I have a question, and I'm wondering, what else is Leila going to find that she likes about herself? So we've already learned that she likes her smile because it reminds her of her aunt. And we already learned that she loves cooking with her grandmother because it makes her feel proud. So I'm wondering, what more is Leila going to find that she likes about herself? I'm going to write it down. Now you are going to have different questions than I am, so this time that we're taking, it's just for you to write down any question that you might have. Also wondering, what is Nani gonna show her upstairs, right? So she's inviting her upstairs, and I'm getting curious as to what she's gonna show her. She points to a trunk with leather skin wrinkled like a walnut shell. When I lift the lid, it groans. Bundles of silk scarves shimmer before my eyes. I see the colors of lentils, bright and orange. Pomegranates, juicy and rosy. Cucumber skin, dark and green, and threads of saffron, gold and copper. So I am seeing all these beautiful colors, and I'm wondering right now, how is Leila feeling when she is seeing these scarves that are shimmering before her eyes? I'm going to write my question down. How does Leila feel? Now I'm having another question. So what is she gonna do with all these scarves? Like, what's the plan with these scarves? And look just how beautiful they look, or they are. Can I try one on? I spot my favorite one. Of course, Leila. Here, I'll help you. In front of the mirror, I squeeze my eyes shut. I like surprises. Smooth, silky fabric tickles my skin. Nani stands back and says, "Are you ready to see?" So again, what is Leila going to think when she opens her eyes? How is she going to feel? Is she going to discover another part of herself that she likes? I should write those down. All right, let's keep going. Wow, my reflection surprises me. Whoop, there's an answer, so she feels surprised. Gonna just jot that down real quick. What do you see, Leila? I see a beautiful girl dressed in a sweet saffron scarf. When I fix my eyes on my reflection, my words come spilling out. I see me. I see Leila. I slowly spin and notice how I sparkle and shine. Each and every part of me comes together to make me who I am. I'm gonna read that part one more time. I slowly spin and notice how I sparkle and shine. Each and every part of me comes together to make me who I am. So that is the end of the book. There's a glossary here with words. As you know, there was some words in Arabic, so these are some of those words. And before we talk about the message of the book, because that's what you'll be reflecting on, the book is over. So now let's take a little bit time to write down any questions we might have at the end of the book. So I'm going to take just a minute, and at the end of the book, what I'm thinking right now is, so I'm putting together all the pieces of the book, and I'm still wondering how did this saffron scarf, right, the scarf at the end of the book, was it so powerful enough to help Leila discover that it's actually not the scarf that's shiny, it's her, right? And that everyone has this shiny, sparkliness to them, and everyone, not just Leila. So I'm kind of curious as to the scarf. Like, what is the symbolism of the scarf? What does the scarf really represent in the book? So that's what I'm left wondering. I'm going to write that down. And I'm also wondering about the message of the book. So I'm wondering, what did the author want to teach us? What lesson or message did the author want to teach the reader of the book? And that's going to be the question you will reflect on. So you will get an assignment in Seesaw with all the directions, but you're pretty much going to watch the read aloud, write down your questions, make your T-chart, write your questions, fill in answers, and then do a reflection about the message of the book. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.